What's up, gamers? We got Zach here.
What's up?
We did our 1 year special tournament today. How'd you do, Zach?
Well, X2 through Swiss, bubbled into top 8, and then got top 4, so not too bad.
It's lit. What was you playing?
Marincess.
Best deck. We love Marincess.
Yep, shout outs to Drew for helping me throw together something real quick.
No problem.
Deck performed really well. Matchups today were kind of tough. Round 1 was against Sprite, 2-0'd him, surprisingly. Round 2 was against Sword Soul, I believe. That was rough. Sword Soul matchups today have been rough. I did 2 of those. Those were my 2 losses in Swiss, and then the rest of the day was just pretty much, honestly, not too bad. Dragon Link, a couple of other decks.
You play Dragon Link?
Yep, 2-0 Dragon Link.
Nice. Love to hear it. Let's get into it.
Alright, we'll start off with Mommy herself.
Terror Top.
Not Terror Top.
Basically Terror Top, no. 3 copies of Blue Tang, just amazing.
Best normal in the deck.
Mommy Tang is like just perfection.
Yeah, she's
everything
great.
you want. I mean, yeah.
She's great.
3 Spring Girls.
Yep, the extender.
Yep.
One of them.
One of the new ones from the Mako box.
Yep.
3 copies of Seahorse.
Yep.
And then this is a little odd, but I saw some other people doing it in different profiles with 3 copies of Pascalis. I wanted another name just to bump up the count to 13. Just because I wanted, I mean, this is probably the better one. Thought about the Mandarin, just I felt like this was better. I'd rather see this. Graveyard effects huge, adding back either the wave or the dive or even the field spell. So it's pretty good.
Gives you easier Toad, easier Kraken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this card's very good.
And then the 1 copy of Sleepy Joe or Sleepy Maiden.
Sleepy Maiden. Moving on.
What's wonderful guy.
Moving on.
Didn't brick on that today, thankfully. A couple cards to support it. We got, of course, 3 copies of Signet. All different rarities because, you know, we're poor. Gang.
Built diff.
Built diff. Then some of the Marincess stuff.
This is a disaster.
What do you mean? We got 2 copies
2
of
dive. Yeah, we love E-Telly, yeah.
1 of the field spell.
Yeah.
1 wave.
Yeah.
This card alone doesn't really do anything for you. I mean, this is pretty standard, aside from the Pascalis thing.
Right.
But yeah, 2 dive felt good. Never missed the 3rd.
Good extender.
Yep.
You don't need 3. 3's too many.
Yep. Moving on to hand traps. I cut Ash down to 2. It was the easiest one to cut from what I wanted to play.
Right. Pretty mid hand trap.
It's not that great right now. Still came up. It was pretty good against things that weren't Splight, Tearlament, etc.
Yeah.
3 copies of Ghost Spell. Tried those today.
Those are secret, but the minings are,
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, okay.
And then 3 copies of Crow. These 2 cards right now, I feel like they have the most impact.
Very good.
Ghost Ogre, depends on the matchup. It does nothing against Tier.
Only split.
But Splight and a couple other things, Adventure, Pile, it can still be pretty good, especially like maybe the Punk stuff too.
Yeah, Unsea Almond's good.
Yep. And then last hand trap is 3 Imperm.
Right.
Because just generic. Moving on to a couple board breakers. We have 3 copies of Dark Ruler in the main.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's doing this format. Kind of need to.
Yeah, very good.
3 copies of Talent. This card's huge.
These 6 cards should probably be in every deck.
Yep, like you need to be playing some type of board breaker.
Yeah.
In combination with your hand traps.
For sure.
Then a couple other cards. We have, of course, Call by the Grave. Play that till they ban it. And then 2 copies of Pot Desires because we love drawing cards.
Clean 40?
Clean 40.
Love to see it.
Yep. We'll go into the extra deck now.
Sure.
So 2 copies of Blue Slug.
Yep.
2 copies of Sea Angel. These are pretty standard. And 2 copies of Coral Anemone.
Right. So you got the search spell, add a monster, and then summon. Yeah.
Yep.
The Link ones are crazy in this deck.
Link ones are nuts.
Link ones are crazy in any deck, but in this deck, it's really good.
And the fact they have 2 that are really good.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should maybe not print so many Link ones, but anyway.
A couple of the Link 3s, Marble Rock, Triangle. Triangle helps you get to the wave.
Yep.
Also has a nice graveyard effect to banish her, summon back a Coral plus a Slug or a Sea Angel.
Yeah, in testing, we were testing and I forgot about that Coral Triangle effect. That effect is so good.
Yes.
Engrave. Very good.
Marbled Rock is just pretty much a second copy of this, like a similar effect, and also just helps you climb up into your Elite Fours.
Yep.
Also has a nice little battle protection effect where you just pitch a Marincess and then you can keep it from being destroyed, and also you take no battle damage. Then just one of each of the Link 4s. Argonaut, like, shout out to the girl. This card's crazy. The bounce effect, the spell trap negate, basically the attack redirection for everything, and then Bubble Reap being able to draw cards and just get super big. One of those turns where you can just really push and banish a bunch of stuff. It's really nice.
It's a nice heat soul.
Essentially. One Splash Mage for the one out of archetype Link. I cut the Aria in favor of an Abyss Dweller. Never made it today, but in theory this is pretty good.
It's good for tier.
Yep. For the tier matchup, and also I used it at some point today for the 500 attack point boost to all waters.
Okay. The goo.
Yeah. One Kragan, because we are still playing the Gozen in the side, and also Kragan is just a nice form of removal, which the deck kind of lacks a little bit.
Yeah. Talk about how the Kragan and Gozen thing works.
So you basically just turn everything that your opponent controls into water, and then once per main phase, on both players' turns, you can just quick effect pop a water monster.
Right, so you have Gozen, whatever they summon's water, and then they can't make anything else.
Yep.
So.
And then last cards are Bahamut, and of course, a $30 gold rare Toad, for some reason.
Right.
We love Sprite.
Weird flex.
Not even a flex, it's just crazy with the market.
It's just upsetting.
It's upsetting, yeah. Onto the side deck. Side deck is tailored to like what you expect to play, so...
It's for here.
Yeah, it's for here mostly. Did 2 Token Collector. Didn't hate this. I didn't expect to play 2 Sword Souls.
You messed up. You should have played 3 of them.
I should have maxed that card out, but it is what it is. Never saw it. Yeah.
Bummer.
Good card though. I don't know if it's
if we were at a regional or something, then no.
Yeah.
However, here at Whirlwind Games.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in the Sword Souls. Yeah. A couple back rows removal. We have Feather Duster and 3 Cosmics.
Yep.
These came up, got rid of a Tikaboo against a Sky Striker player.
Love that.
And was able to just kill them pretty easily. Tactics took their Shizuku, and Shizuku just happens to be a water.
Love that. Love that. That is funny.
Then we have the Red Reboot. I mean, it's Red Reboot, play it. It's great against the trap matchups, floodgates, etc., etc. D-Berry really doesn't hurt the deck at all. I mean, when they call XEs, who cares? Yeah. 2 Gozen. This was at 3 before, but you cut it down to 2. Felt alright. It won me a game against Sword Soul. Flipped it on the Vashuda summon, and they were stuck. 3 copies of a Pointer of the Red Lotus.
Yeah, how was that today?
I drew it once. In the hand that I drew it in, I had 4 hand traps in the hand with it.
Oh, not great.
Yeah. In theory, this card's really good. It gets rid of the board breakers like Dark Ruler. You can get rid of like the Lava Golems, especially if like our main inboard is usually like Argonaut and Toad. So I mean, it's really easy to Lava Golem that.
Yeah.
But that was the thought process with it. In theory, it's good. I'll probably keep trying it if I keep playing the deck. But yeah, wasn't bad. And shout outs to Drew for waiting for like an hour and a half while I was looking for everything last night.
Oh, no problem, brother.
Last 3 are copy, just to set it evenly.
Yeah, evenly's very good against tier.
Yeah.
Very good against tier.
Tier, trap decks, whatever.
Trap decks too, for sure. Well, very good. You got anything else to say to the people at home?
Not really. Just big shout outs to Tim and John here at Whirlwind Games.
We love Tim and John.
Just everything they do, giving us a place to play.
Yep.
And just great environment.
Here, here.
All the people who come down, Drew, Trey, Lewis, even though he's
chaotic.
He's chaotic, but we love him.
Chaotic.
Just everything like that, yeah.
Well, God bless.
Also, Speedroid best deck.
Speedroid is probably the best deck. Yes. And, you know, what is it? We don't care about the ozone layer.
No.
We don't care. Okay. We appreciate you guys. Y'all take it easy.